Alright, I feel like if you've ever watched any of my content, you already knew this was coming. This is the magic finding version of this build. Psych, I'm going to talk about that on the next video. But I don't even have everything maxed out, but 541 magic find, that's pretty good. Go through the pits, get a second chance at it as well, and it's much faster than the Berserk Barbarian. I'll show you this at a later time though. Let me know in the comments if you want it. Technically, I went and took my Poison Javazon and I turned her into a Fend Amazon. Then when I get to the bosses, I usually use Jab. I would actually use my maxed out Impale against Ubers, so I will use this for Ubers maybe sometime in the near future. But for regular bosses, I like to use Jab, even though it's just like a 1-point wonder right now, because it really does good with activating the amp damage from my Atmas. But on this particular build right now, the way that I'm running it, I'm actually not running a CTA on swap. I'm running Death's Web with the Poison Facet Monarch on swap. So that's just the way that I'm doing it right now. If I want to, I can run this with Chains of Honor and my resistances are just nutty. Or I can kind of sacrifice that and get, you know, a faster run speed by using Enigma. It just depends on if I really want to be lazy, you know, not really worry about the enemies as much, you know, pick up the item off the floor, identify it in the middle of the fight, all that type of shit. I can do that with this. Without Chains of Honor though, I still managed to put pretty good resistance on this character. I mean, I focused mainly on the major resist that I was missing out on, especially knowing that I wasn't going to be using CTA on swap with this build. So let me actually go. I want to use Enigma so I can really show the most out of this, but let me show you me just jumping into the middle of it so I can really showcase with this new Fend, because it is faster than it ever was. That's the reason why I had to use a Faith Merc. No, the what's it called is really shitty. I'm not gonna lie. Teleport speed is really shitty. But might as well go ahead and show this. I mean, I can teleport on swap, I guess. Wait, no, I don't have a. About to say I can teleport on swap with my spirit. No, I can't. I'm just gonna try to get to the boss. I'm not gonna. Typically, I would just fight everything, but at this particular moment, I'm gonna try to get to the boss faster. Try to have a sub 10-minute video on this one. Something tells me that this is the way to go to get to the boss. But wow, I was right. So yeah, not having the CTA right now on swap makes this a lot weaker in terms of keeping my mercenary alive. So that's gonna be the main mission now. Babysitting the merc.
I am overburdened.
I threw a poison or a plague javelin at him that doesn't even do anything, but at the same time, I guess it will hit him with the physical damage at the very least. Orale. So I mean, if you can see this, I feel like this Fend, it honestly feels like it hits faster than something like Zeal. It's just kind of weird the way that it hits though, because it's like you gotta have those enemies. You gotta have, oh, of course. You gotta have the adjacent enemies, otherwise Fend is not gonna hit properly. Just gonna hit kinda weird.
Hello.
I definitely don't think that it's meta, but I definitely think that it's a cool new way to use the character, especially if you're not using Enigma running around and doing that. It activates amp damage all the damn time with your Atmos. So I do think Fend can be really fun, and it looks cool when it's working right. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really cool. Kinda wish that I had maxed out jab so that I could get higher damage and attack rating against the bosses and everything, but I mean, aside from that, I'm not really tripping. Fend is really what got a buff in the latest patch, so if anything, if there's something that I need to show off, it's Fend. I mean, look how fast that was, even with being decrepified. That was pretty nice right there. Can't lie. I'm gonna pre-throw some. That's one thing that I just recently noticed. You can pre-throw those poison javelins, leave some clouds ahead of time. Nice strength. Nothing really else we want. Let's go straight to him. Gonna hit him with the jab, try to get him amped up. Yeah, so I mean, once he's amped up, it's pretty easy work. I mean, I could hit him with the impale if I really wanted to, just guaranteed more surefire way to take him out. Five NATO? Of course not. That's the one thing that's eluding me. The 5 NATO, and I'm probably about 6 or 7 things away from my grail. I need Astrions, I need Dark Force, I need Death's Web, Material Smite, Templar Smite, Gold Cranium Basher. I think that's about it, honestly. I don't think I have anything left on my grail. I need to find a Zod rune in game. That's about it. So yeah, here's the new. This is the new Fend Amazon after the patch. I really do think that this is the best. If you don't have this, I would go for like 3-socket Headhunter's Glory with IAS jewels in it. If you don't have a Faith Mercenary, I would go for like Headhunter's Glory with some IAS jewels in it. Or, I mean, you might depend if you were wearing like Drax, you might be able to get away with a Monarch with like 4 IAS jewels in it and make something really cool. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys got any ideas. I got the Death's Web on swap with the with this. This is really for the cows. You're definitely gonna want Enigma to run cows like that, but it is actually really good because if you're playing more than players 1 cows, you can really just throw your plague javelins down, stand around, and be faster than everybody picking up shit off the ground because you're not in the middle of spamming some type of skill. Let me know what y'all think about that as well, because I actually do think that's a benefit rather than being like a sorceress having to spam, or some other build that spams spells during the time when you would be grabbing shit off the ground. Alright, y'all have a good one.